Alright, what is up guys? It is Mateo here. So I want to talk a little bit about that wonderful point in time that we're about to reach. You know, it's leading up to the new year, Christmas is right around the corner, Thanksgiving. That's right, we're talking about Prime Day. So with Amazon Prime Day, you're kind of pre-gaming Black Friday. It brings some of the biggest deals on all of Amazon's entire website, and you can get some pretty amazing steals off of that. I know that just a couple of years ago, I got this here Kindle for dirt cheap on Prime Day. So super quick explanation for anyone that doesn't know what Prime Day is. It's kind of like Black Friday, but for very specific items on Amazon. You could see tremendous discounts on things that you would never see at any other point in time. And it gives you some of the best buying points that you're ever going to see on Amazon's website. Okay, now the really important thing is how do you really make the most of all of these discounts? How do you win Prime Day? Well, the super simple answer is that you don't buy a single thing. That's right, on Amazon Prime Day, you don't buy anything, and that's how you win. That's how you get the best discount. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, let's continue our financial journey. No, okay, obviously I'm kidding to an extent. Let me explain. I am serious in the fact that on Amazon Prime Day, you shouldn't buy anything. There is a couple of factors that actually go into this. The first of which that we're going to talk about is the psychology of a sale. Now, when you hear that something is on sale, let's say you're going to buy an $80 jacket that's now on sale for 20% off. So that means, wow, I'm only paying $64 for this jacket. I'm saving $16. That makes me feel really good. No, you're not saving $16 in this instance. Saving $16 is if you took $16 and you put it in your bank account. What you're doing is you're spending $64. Even if you were going to buy something that was $80 originally and it cuts down to $64, you're still spending that original $64. The manufacturer, the distributor, and the store still needs to be making profit somewhere, so they're still in the green for that. That means that they could have been selling that item for $64, but they're not because they know that they could charge more for it. What I notice a lot of people on YouTube do when they're selling courses is they'll list their course for $300. But what they'll always be doing is having some kind of discount. Be like, all right, this is our sale. It's a sale of the week is what it is. And that brings down your course cost to $250. So the exact same thing applies with Amazon's Prime Day. Is you see these huge 50% off, 60% off, 70% off, and you feel amazing. You think you're getting this killer discount. When in reality, you're just spending money that you weren't originally going to spend just because you see a 60% off discount. Like, wow, you have to take advantage of that. You would be foolish if you didn't, right? But even if you do, you're going to end up spending a lot of money that you didn't expect to originally, and you're not saving anything. If you were just stick to a budget that you were originally planning for, and then spending something, that might be a different story. We'll touch on that a little bit later. But you're not saving any money by buying these discounts. You're spending slightly less, but you're still spending money. Another thing, in order to participate in Amazon's Prime Day, you obviously have to have Amazon Prime, which is going to cost you, I believe, $12.99 a month. Now, what a lot of websites are going to tell you online right now is just get the 30-day free trial and then you can cancel right after. Which, if you have the discipline to do that, more power to you. And you might be able to make a little bit of a winning game out of Prime Day, but it's you versus a corporation that has devoted thousands upon thousands of dollars into the psychology of money, and they're going to try to get you to spend more. Speaking of psychology of money, we're going to talk about the psychology of this free trial. Now, the reason that a lot of corporations offer a free trial is because after you start that trial, most people, not everyone, but most people will let that run over at least one more month. They won't realize that their trial was supposed to expire last week, and then they realize, oh, I guess I've already paid for it, so I may as well keep it for a little bit longer. And then 1 month turns into 2, 2 turns into 3, and next thing you know, you've been holding that free trial for the past year. But if you already have Amazon Prime, I hear you say, then why wouldn't I take care of these amazing discounts? Like, I got that Kindle for dirt cheap just a couple of years ago. Well, The reason is this Kindle is pretty obsolete right now. I got that Kindle about 5 or 6 years ago, and now it's pretty garbage compared to what tablets are modern day. Okay, so where you're gonna find your best discounts on Prime Day is on electronics, your Alexas, your tablets, and your smart devices in general. But what you have to remember about tech is that every 2 years, technology roughly doubles. I'll let you sit on that for a second, but think back in the past 10 years. Maybe you were getting your first phone then. It wasn't a terrible phone. You had a smartphone, but could it go 4K? Could your phone go 4K? Did you have easy access to LTE, 4G? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure because I was a child back then, but I do remember having this tiny little iPod that you had to scroll the wheel around in order to actually select music to listen to, and now 10 years later, that's a thing of the past. Like, who has an iPod anymore? Just put your AirPods on and then connect it to your iPhone, which is also connected to Spotify. But that didn't exist 10, 15 years ago, did it? My point is that technology expires a lot faster than most other things in life. And what you're gonna be getting is the best deals on technology right here. So if you weren't purposely looking for something new, why would you get it? It's just gonna be a relic and a thing of the past in about 5 or so years. Now, I'm gonna get into the point of the video where I might sound a bit hypocritical, because I've been looking for a new laptop for a while now. You know, now that I actually started doing YouTube and becoming a real estate agent, I might actually need a little bit more oomph to what I have. The reason that I've been looking for a new laptop is because right now I have a 2011 MacBook. Now, it's not absolutely terrible right now because I boosted it out with a couple extra gigs of RAM, so it can at least perform up to what I need it to do right now, but the battery, unless that thing is plugged into the wall, it is not going to last. So I have been in the market looking around for a new laptop, deciding on if I really want to make the move on it or not, or if I could stay with this one a little bit longer, and I'm not 100% sure, because I'm not sure when I become a real estate agent if I will need more power. Honestly, I can't remember if it's 8 or I believe it's 16 gigs of RAM that I actually have in that thing now. It should be able to perform whatever I need it to for the time being. The only problem is it needs a new battery, which I could easily buy just a battery and keep that thing for another 3 or 4 years. The reason I bring that up though is because I have been looking at laptops. And now that Prime Day is coming up, I can almost guarantee that there's going to be a lot of laptops on sale that you could get into. And some of them, honestly, might be really good. But the question you need to ask yourself is, do you need a new laptop right now? Or can it wait another year? Because honestly, your technology can last a lot longer than you probably expect it without you needing to upgrade. Let me give another example. So I bought the iPhone 11 last year. I do want to note I didn't buy the 11 Pro, I didn't buy the 11 Max because those upgrades in my book just did not seem worth it to me. So I bought the iPhone 11 last year. Now, this sounds absolutely terrible. I've just been preaching how quickly technology ages and everything. Why wouldn't I just go 1 year older? It would be so much cheaper. Let me tell you what I was upgrading from. Before I had my iPhone 11, I had this tiny little iPhone SE. The battery started to die when it was around 30%. The screen was half popping out, and if I pressed it at the wrong angle, the screen would start to glitch out a little bit. So I've been holding on to that iPhone SE for quite a couple of years. I'm not even sure how long I've had that. Before I decided, you know what? I think I'm gonna fully make the switch and jump up to current day just because I've held this for so long. And the reason I did that is because I had my own check and I decided that would be a good use of my money. That was also when I decided to buy the AirPods that were showing earlier. And honestly, I'm not sure if it was worth it. I use my AirPods relatively often. The iPhone 11 is really great. I more than well could have went with a 10. and seeing what Apple has in store for the future, the iPhone 12 might be much more worth it. The point that I'm trying to get at here is that when you're buying something new, even if you're upgrading from something really old, you could buy a year younger and it's going to be a lot cheaper. It won't be terribly slower. But if you're buying brand new electronics, if you're buying the new 2020 Dell Core i8 processors, maybe not. I guess what I'm really trying to warn against here is window shopping during Prime Day. When you're going into Prime Day, you need to go in with specifics in mind. For my instance, I was looking for a laptop. I am really in the market for a laptop, but I might wait one more year. So I'm going to be looking on Prime Day for laptops, seeing if anything is really worth it for me, if I could get that insane discount and save money. But don't let the psychology of that fool you, as you're not saving money on that. It's like when you go into a store. Have your grocery list with you and buy what you need listed out beforehand, before you're going in there. If you go into Prime Day just window shopping, you might be like, ooh, I guess I do need a new Roomba, I do need a new tablet, you know, I've already spent so much, I'll grab a laptop as well. That is how you lose at Prime Day. How you win at Prime Day is seeing, hey, my tablet is from 2009, maybe I should upgrade a little bit. And then once Prime Day comes around, you come looking at the tablets that are coming up. And then you say, oh, you know, that fits my criteria. Have a criteria in mind before the day actually starts. What exactly do you need? And then you get that item that fits your criteria that you did pre-vetted beforehand. If you really, really want to win at Prime Day, you can also get the Amazon Prime credit card. Now, I double check your interest rate and the specs on these cards beforehand, not just listening to me. This is not financial advice, but I do know that Amazon gives a $60 credit just for signing up for the card. There is no annual fee for this card as long as you have Amazon Prime. So if you're shopping Prime Day anyway, which means that you're already a Prime subscriber, or you realize that you want to stay a Prime subscriber, why don't you get that Amazon Prime credit card? This extra credit card will lower your utilization rate because it will give you another line of credit. In a couple of years, it'll average out your credit history to a longer point in time, and you have more lines of credit open, increasing your credit score even more. So I think that it would be a good financial move if you shop on Amazon a lot to open up this Amazon Prime card. It also gives a couple of small discounts even when you're not shopping on Amazon. So no matter what, I really like the Amazon Prime card. I'm considering getting it myself. The only reason I haven't is because I honestly don't do too much shopping on Amazon, is the thing. But if you're going to be spending $1,000 on Prime Day, why not get that free $30 off? Oh, wait, $90 off because you get a $60 credit just for signing up and being approved for the card, which I would recommend doing soon so that it's valid by the time that Prime Day starts up, if you hear what I'm saying. Okay, let's review and wrap this thing up one more time. First step on winning Amazon Prime Day is you don't win Amazon Prime Day by going in blind. Second step of winning on Amazon Prime Day is evaluating what you already have and if you really need anything new. The third step of winning is writing down what you want, the price range of what you want, and the specs that it has. And the fourth step of winning on Amazon Prime Day is to sign up for that Amazon Prime credit card. I don't have any affiliate links to that, so I'm not going to be making a single dollar if you do sign up. If you do want to support me, however, you can sign up for the Discover It card. I'll leave a link to that down below. You'll get another $50 credit. So if you sign up for both of these cards, that's a free $120 that you're getting just for signing up. So all in all, that's how you win on Amazon Prime Day. Go in with a plan and don't be one of those window shoppers that just, oh, that looks nice, and that looks nice. Suddenly you have a $2,000 cart. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, maybe subscribe, but check out some of the older videos that I have. If you want to check out the description down below, I have 2 other affiliate links. It's to Robinhood, which just by signing up on your account, you'll get a free stock, and to Webull, which if you deposit $100 into their stock trading platform, you'll get 2 free stocks. They'll yield anywhere between $800 and $1,600, which is amazing. Maybe you'll use that extra money that you get to just cash right out and go have fun on Prime Day. Until next time, guys, remember to shop responsibly, and I'll see you next time while we continue our financial journey.